Welcome to the channel, guys. We're doing some exhaust modifications today. My buddy's Mac car is getting a full titanium exhaust. We'll show you the titanium exhaust. This is how small a 600 LT exhaust is. So we don't know if it's going to make much difference. In fact, I'll just pick it up because, yeah, that weighs like nothing. We're going to weigh it, but I reckon it probably weighs 2 or 3 kilos, and then we'll weigh the stock exhaust as well. So yeah, we've got that, and then we've got obviously my McLaren, which is completely stock with valves. So once the titanium jobby is on max, we'll do a code start comparison. So we'll be back shortly with, we're going to do some clips of filming of the installation, but it'll be more focused on the sound difference. Titanium exhaust on the scales, and it's just over 1800 grams, so 1.8 kilos, very light. Rear deck lid is off. It's quite an easy job, and we just thought we'd prep the car. Oh yeah, we got a Ferrari mug as well for the non-Ferrari. We just covered obviously anything that might get marked paint-wise with some protective film, just in case we have an accident. And yeah, so we got to get all these heat shields off. We'll have to, you can't disconnect these, otherwise you'll throw an error code. So you have to cable tie them away somewhere suitable. We'll find somewhere once we've got the whole car part and the new exhaust on to cable tie them up out the way. But yeah, the stock exhaust obviously has these valves in it, which these control. And I say you can't disconnect that because, or you get a check engine light. So yeah, that's the engine bay of a 600 LT. There's the, I think it's the Ricardo 3.8 litre V8 twin turbo, pushing out 600 horsepower in this case. At least 600 horsepower anyway, things like a warp ship. Just got the original exhaust on the scales. It's 7.5 kilos. So it's over a 5 kilo saving. And now we'll just show you the actual inside the engine bay with no heat shields. And you can see there's the cats. We're keeping them. We're going to figure out what to do with the valves. There's the gearbox. Oil cooler for the gearbox. All very clean in here. No damp patches. That was a good sign. No oil leaks. Oh yeah. And now we're going to go and put the nice new shiny one on, and you'll be back with us once it's all fitted up, and then we'll do some sound checks. Titanium exhaust is all in. It's quite a very easy job, to be honest. Nothing was corroded on the car at all. Everything came undone. So what you want to do, you're obviously taking the stop box off. You need to maneuver it because you need to get to these pair of 8mm. There's also a pair underneath there, but there is quite a lot of movement in all this. So, and then obviously that one's easy, but you've got 2 more down there, but you can just bend obviously these gently out the way, and you can get your hands in the small gaps just to fish them out and fish them off. And then of course the original one lifts out, and then this one's even easier because it's even smaller, so you can actually get to all the bolts quite easily. For now we've just these are just sound tubes, so we've literally just run them on with cable ties because we don't have any actual Jubilee clips of the right size, but we don't think it's pressurized because look at how easy you can squeeze them. So I think they'll actually be fine. If they do blow off, then obviously Jubilee clips easy. It's dead easy because this top deck is just literally like 4 screws. So yeah, it's all on. So we'll be doing a start-up soon once we've got all the upper heat shields back into place, because we're going to put those back in just for safety reasons. We don't want anything setting on fire. We don't want to be like these people that obviously fit these titanium exhausts to their cars and then don't refit the heat shields and wonder why the car melts. And we've cable tied the valve controllers. They are connected, and we thought actually the best place for them, they fit perfectly in these little brackets. So unless I pointed that out, you wouldn't actually know that they were missing. It actually looks a much cleaner install. It's a shame we've got to cover that up because it's a bit of a work of art. So yeah, you'll showing us again when we fire it up. That's a semi-code start. We were down to 60 degrees, been about an hour. There we go. Smoking. Filming. Definitely a touch louder and a slightly different tone. I think it's definitely a bit louder. Normally it's when you pull a downshift at about 4k you get the best bangs. In mine you do anyway. Top Gun, baby! Definitely sounds a bit better than stock. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, that thing is.
That's your Christmas present, is it?
We just put an exhaust on for him.
Oh.
Uh,